Prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Oh boy. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent?
Miss, your name, please.
April May, at your service. Wait. Ding. Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Oh, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good.
Already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom.
Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
I was like, in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
This hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices.
That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Witness testimony. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, oh, I saw this woman with long hair being attacked. The woman attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy wink. I thought you were told no winking. She's winking, Your Honor.
Objection! Well, Your Honor?
I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Wait a second. Okay, thank you. Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? Oh, I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you?
Mr. Wright, I understand that you were Miss Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimony.
Cowardly. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yeah, I'm doing it. Gladly proceed with the cross-examination. Only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. Has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know? Do that. Huh? Why? Like, why what? Look out the window. You expecting to see something? Oh, well, gee. What? That's it. That's it? Can't get out of this question that easily. I sort of, you know... Ah, with your tits, woman. I had a feeling. She's trying to avoid the question. We should press a little harder on this one.
Over.
See how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Ooh!
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness.
Badgering?
You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed.
Yeah, stop him!
Poor girl!
Order! Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Girl, what about poor me?
You looked out the window. What did you see next?
Then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The woman with long hair, was that Mia Fey? Slender? Sort of, well, some people might say pretty, if that's your thing.
The person attacking her
One attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. You know she was the defendant. How do you know she was the defendant? Okay. Huh? Well, you know. She had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
Only one person at the scene of the crime with short, girlish figure. Testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor.
Right. Testimony certainly does make sense. Everyone in the courtroom siding with her. Better not press too hard on this.
So then, tell us what happened to the victim.
Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. I should, I just look at my evidence?
Yeah. Present it, but just present it.
We didn't get, like a trajectory on, like, maybe what could have broken. Kind of could corroborate that she dodged it. There. Let's see about this. You dodged? Dodged what? Well, the attack!
Please continue your testimony.
But the girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. You know it was my client. Huh? Well, First of all, she had a girl's physique. And secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her? Point. Testimony certainly does make sense. Everyone in the courtroom keeps hiding with her. Better not press too hard on this. You guys should just listen to the testimony. Start all over?
Mm-hmm. Well, we reached the end, at least.
Oops! God damn it. Alright. May have lived for some time. Last lights. Evidence dark in there. Or if I this limited you. Something of broken light. Possibly her seeing dodge out of the way. Now she goes. God. Why not, right?
Oh, he's got to save.
I am a coward. Dodge one side, so let's try this.
Going for it, people.
Oops. This evidence clearly reveals contradiction in the statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related? Oh, okay. They aren't, are they? Okay. Not at all. Right, please think the facts over before making action.
Ouch.
I don't think that won me any points with the judge.
Oh, think about when you were pressing her. You got a response somewhere.
One with the long hair? Sure. Thing. Got a response early on. Oh, with why shoot? Which 9 o'clock. Where's my time of death?
If you need to, you can press again.
Why, what? Go to the window, expecting something. Oh, well, gee. Sort of, you know... It's... got a feeling. Last time I pressed her... that shit.
Well, there were other options to press further. But, remember, in some of the testimony, there was options to press further.
That's what... yeah, dagger. As you know, is my client. Girl's physique, and secondly, she... What could it be? Point. Yes. Oops!
Oh no, that was the previous one.
Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... oh, nothing, I guess. Lights, right? The window. Did you really see the defendant at all?
You're gonna have a different voice whenever she's...
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this, I mean. Okay, that was a bit weird. If you had really witnessed my client Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. That's her. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But... still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? What are you trying to say? You mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn. Almost had her. Testimony. Yeah. Part 2. I did see everything. I did. Victim, the woman dodged the first attack and ran off. See there? Now they have the shot of the window.
Yeah.
Still. I'm just too ahead of the game.
I know, right? You're on top of shit.
And the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. He hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. That kind of statue-y clock. The thinker, I think. And she knows the clock. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? I see. Only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please, begin the cross-examination. Yep. Did see everything. I did. 3. So you saw me then, too? Of course. I'd remember that spiky hair anywhere. Spiky? Witness will refrain from personal attacks on the defense attorney. Thank you, Your Honor. Oh, was I a bad girl? I'm sorry. Very well, continue. Victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. That right, as in your right, as you looked from the hotel? Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right, it was my right hand, right.
Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue.
Tired of the word right at this point. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. Convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes. That's what, I mean. That's what she is wearing. And her hair was all done up and like in a bun. Happened then. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. Where did this weapon come from? Picked it up from the desk. What sort of weapon was it? That clock, that kind of statue-y clock thing. The Thinker, I think. Like a well, especially when it's gutted. I'll press it. What do we get out of this? Clock? Did this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Was it this clock? Miss May. What you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? You just said that this statue of the Thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just from looking at it. Another person in a much similar position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order, order! Miss May, can you explain how you knew this was a clock?
Witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That is all that's important here.
That's not what is important.
The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. What the fuck? Yeah, but questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. That was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would have been over. What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... Because I heard it. Yes, I heard it. I heard it say at the time. So you've been to the office of Faye & Co. No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The
office of Faye & Co. is where the murder took place. It's very close to the hotel.
Not that fucking close.
Could have easily heard the clock.
Not that easily. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? Not the fuck at all. No, Your Honor. Can't give up now. Not satisfied because... Fuck. Couldn't have heard it. It couldn't have rung! Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look right now. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. So fucking good at lawyering.
Yeah.
Mr. Wright, would you care to explain the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May?
Tisk tisk. Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright.
Empty. Somehow. Ew.
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction.
That's true. That is a possibility. Clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
That is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Bullshit. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? I can.
Oh, impossible, of course.
I have proof.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much.
Evidence that prove when the clockwork
Evidence
was
that
removed?
proves that the clockwork was removed. As Phoenix.
Oh.
I'm just gonna check real quick. Da-da-da-da-da. Thinker. Clock isn't working right now. Clockwork out. This conversation happened at 9 that very day.
9 in the morning.
Yes.